North Iowa weather.
It is now time for the weather here on KIOW 107.3 with yours truly, DJ Delbar. Tonight it's going to be sunny with a high near of 78. Tomorrow, Wednesday, is going to be looking sunny with a high near of 81. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with a gust around 20. Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 61. And gusts as high as 18. For Thursday, partly sunny with a high near of 83. Gusts as high as 25 are possible. And for Thursday night, a slight chance of showers. Friday, it looks like going to be showers. Friday night, showers. Saturday, showers. Saturday night, showers. Sunday, showers. Sunday night, showers. And that was your weather.
It's time for Forest City High School Volleyball on Mix 107.3 with Sarah Nakestall.
Thanks, John. Hello, everybody, and welcome to West Hancock High School in Britt as we get set for tonight's conference matchup between the Forest City Indians and the West Hancock Eagles. Should be an exciting one here in Britt this evening, and on first sight, kind of cool. West Hancock, a new gym floor this year. Pretty cool design, a little eagle trace in the background with the WH in the middle of the court, and then shaded inside the arch of the three-point line. Kind of cool looking here at West Hancock High School. New gym floor looking kind of cool. Some changes here at West Hancock High School as some changes in their athletic department as well. Just met new athletic director Jalen Sickles here at West Hancock High School. Super nice guy, and he should be doing good things. He'll also be the baseball coach for the Eagles when they take to the field next summer. So a lot of changes going on here at West Hancock. A lot of fun, and it should be another good one tonight between Forest City and the West Hancock Eagles. Well, this is our Kingland Construction pregame show. Before we get too far into tonight's action, we do want to talk about our good friends at Kingland Construction Service in Forest City. Kingland is proud of North Iowa and loves to support the area in many ways. When you need to build a house, outer building, or even remodel, call Kingland Construction Service today at 641-585-0101. That's Kingland Construction Service today, 641-585-0101. Kingland Construction Service, the sponsor of today's pregame show, and we really appreciate them and all they do for Forest City Indian High School athletics. The Eagles come into tonight 1-10 overall. Forest City is 4-5 overall. The Indians are ranked number 13 in Class 3A. Forest City went to a very tough Osage tournament this weekend where the Indians learned a lot. Talking with Forest City coach Lacey Jerome, and she mentioned how much the team grew and learned more in those 5 losses against all ranked teams except for one. They learned more in those 5 matches than they did in the 4 wins leading up to it. So some really good competition. You have Cedar Falls, who was there, who was a ranked 5A team. Waverly Shellrock, a ranked 4A team. Osage, who ended up going 5-0 on the day. They're a ranked 3A team, a team Forest City could possibly see when it comes postseason time. Dunkerton, Forest City took a set from Dunkerton. They're a ranked 1A school as well. So there's a ton of ranked teams in New Hampton, who has been ranked at one point this year. They're not currently ranked, but they have been ranked at one point this year. All really good teams that Forest City saw and faced this weekend as they went to the Osage tournament. The Indians did lose their matches there, but some really good ones, as we mentioned. 2-1 against Dunkerton, and then fell 2-0 to Cedar Falls, New Hampton, Waverly Shellrock, and to Osage. Forest City taking on West Hancock. The Indians have won the last 23 matches here against the West Hancock Eagles. Actually, I looked for a while. I could not find the last time that West Hancock was able to find a victory. So Forest City looking to continue their winning ways here against the Eagles this evening. Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight. We'll start first with the starting lineups for Forest City. The Indians will start junior right side, 5'7". Number 5 is Jaden Jerome. The junior center at 5'5" is number 6, Jenna Walker. Sophomore middle hitter, 5'10", is number 7, Bethany Warren. Number 11 is Jalen Hovinga. She's a junior outside hitter at 5'9". Number 12 is a junior defensive specialist, 5'6". That's Brooklyn Kraft. A senior middle hitter, number 5'10". Number 13 is Julia Anderson, and Forest City's libero is number 21, a junior libero at 5'6". That's Emma Anderson. Forest City is coached by 12th-year head coach Lacey Jerome. The starting lineups for the West Hancock Eagles will look like this. A senior defensive specialist and center. Number 3 is Cameron Eccles. Number 5 is Shelby Gopel. She's a senior outside hitter and defensive specialist. Number 8 is a senior defensive specialist. That's Mackenzie Erdahl. Number 10 is Whitney Johnson, a junior setter middle hitter. Number 12 is Peyton Whipple, a freshman outside hitter and defensive specialist. And number 15 is Maddie Bruggeman. She is a senior middle hitter and outside hitter. The Eagles are 1-10 overall coming into tonight's action. We'll take a break. Our first here of the pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Kingland Construction Service in Forest City. We'll take a break for the national anthem. We'll come back. First serve between West Hancock and Forest City will come your way in about three and a half minutes here on KIOW.
Kingland Construction Services is a proud supporter of trades-based education programs like apprenticeships, the Building Trades Academy at the John V. Hansen Career Center, and internships through NIAC. These programs also have debt-free options available. Find out more by calling Kingland Construction Services at 641-585-0101.
Holland Contracting in Forest City for earth moving, Varco-Pruden metal buildings, farm drainage, directional drilling, demolition, tire shop, and more. Call the construction experts at 641-585-2231. Holland Contracting in Forest City, dedicated to making the region a better place, one project at a time. Shooter Sports Bar and Grill supports Forest City High School athletics. In a hurry for lunch? No time to cook before the game? Call 585-5000 to place your order for pickup. Shooters will be happy to get your order ready in advance. Shooter Sports Bar and Grill supports the Forest City Indians. Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
Forest City Ford at the corner of 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see us at Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends.
Grow Electric in Lake Mills is proud to support area athletics and proud to serve our new and returning customers. To get started on any electrical project, big or small, call 641-592-8282. Good luck, athletes, from Grow Electric in Lake Mills.
The County Line Seed Team of Chuck Rubish, Jake Young, and myself, Matt Keel, are your premier and local DeKalb, Asgrow, AgriGold, and NK dealer in Forest City. With a combined over 30 years of seed experience, we're setting a new trend in agriculture at County Line. Call today at 641-581-3300 or visit us off the Airport Blacktop in Forest City.
You're listening to Forest City Indian Sports on Mix 107.3 KIOW and online at KIOW.com.
Welcome back here on KIOW and live at KIOW.com. Zarek Estelle with you here from Britt. West Hancock High School as we get set for this matchup. West Hancock in all red this evening. They're going to be on the left side of your radio dial, left side of your screen if you're watching along with us at KIOW.com. Red jerseys, Eagles across the chest in white. Numbers are in white on front and back of those jerseys. The outline of the jerseys are in gray. Forest City's jerseys are gray with white numbers. The normal jerseys the Indians wear, those jerseys say Indians across the back. Numbers are gray with a white outline, and Anderson's libero jersey is white with gray numbers. First serve from Jaden Jerome is into the net. West Hancock leads 1-0, and we are underway here from West Hancock High School. That'll send the senior defensive specialist and setter Cameron Eccles all the way back to the stage as she will give a running start, a jump, and a serve taken by Anderson. Anderson now to Walker. Jalen Hovinga over the net. West Hancock will receive. Eccles will set this one. It's going to go to the middle to Bruggeman, taken by the Indians. Kept alive by Forest City there. Bethany Warren will hit into the net, and West Hancock leads over Forest City 2-0 here in the early going of set number 1. West Hancock 2, Forest City 0. And we'll see a serve coming now again from Eccles. Taken by Anderson, set by Walker. Here's Bethany Warren over the net. West Hancock trying to receive. They will, but they're going to send it long as that one sent a bit long by Erdahl. And Forest City will get their first points of the match. As the Indians are on the board here in set number 1, it's West Hancock 2, Forest City 1. Emma Anderson will go back to serve for the Indians. Near side, she'll take one step and send it over the net. Deep to the back row. Eccles will set now. Bruggeman over, taken by Walker. Walker hit it up. Now the Indians will go with Hovinga. And Hovinga will have a kill, her first of the match. And the Indians lead, the West Hancock lead is evaporated. It's now 2-2. As Forest City will send Emma Anderson back to serve now. Anderson sends it over the net, taken by West Hancock. They got to get it over the net. They cannot. So 3 straight points now for Forest City, and the Indians will lead by a score of 3-2. Emma Anderson will send this one over the net. One step and a serve. West Hancock takes Eccles. Bruggeman will go over, taken by Anderson. Now Jenna Walker. Walker to Jalen Hovinga. A big strike from Hovinga. Bruggeman keeps it alive, though. It's Brooklyn Kraft in the back row. Jenna Walker will set to Julia Anderson in the middle. Taken by Eccles for West Hancock. It's set to Bruggeman in the middle. Bruggeman to the back row. Touched by Forest City. Kept alive. Hovinga will go over, and did that land in? It did. Great kill there by Jalen Hovinga across court. As that one just in on the West Hancock far side. And Forest City, after falling behind 2-0, have scored 4 straight points to take a 4-2 lead. Anderson will serve again. Taken there by Erdahl. Eccles will just dump it over the net. Forest City will have a chance to set it up. Julia Anderson in the middle. She's blocked, and it'll be a point for West Hancock. Bruggeman with a solo block of Anderson, and it's now 4-3, and West Hancock will once again serve. And the West Hancock serve this time will come from Whipple, the freshman. And it's going to be an ace. So the freshman Whipple will find an ace serve right away, and we're tied at 4 once again. 4-4 our score. West Hancock will keep the serve as Whipple will once again go after it. Freshman outside hitter, defensive specialist. Serving here for the Eagles. Sends it over the net, taken by Hovinga. Jenna Walker. Jaden Jerome pushes it over, taken by West Hancock. They're going to set it up to the outside. There's a big strike from Gopal, taken by Forest City. From the 10-foot line, Jerome. Free ball to the West Hancock side, set up by Eccles. Blocked by Forest City. Now the Indians have a block as Jalen Hovinga and Julia Anderson will have an assisted block there on the left side of the net, and Forest City will regain the lead 5-4. The Indians will also regain the serve, as it will be the sophomore Riley Miller who will come in to serve it for the Indians on the far side of the paint to the basketball court. An ace serve for Miller. So Miller will come in and find an ace serve to start things off for Forest City. And Forest City will extend their lead now to 6-4. 7th of the year for Miller. That one's set up by Eccles. Push it over. Miller for the Indians. Colette Logus also there, but it's going to fall down on the West Hancock side. And on the Forest City side, West Hancock is going to score. And we're West Hancock, that was just their 5th point. Now 6-5. Eagles will serve, though, with Bruggeman. Jaden Jerome set up by Miller. Colette Logus sends it over. That one's going to go into the ceiling. West Hancock, can they retrieve? They can out of the ceiling. Forest City will have to play. Miller sets to Julia Anderson in the middle now. Taking the back row by West Hancock. It's Whipple. Whipple will go over that, hit the ceiling. He came on the Forest City side, so that will be an Indian point. So again, can hit the ceiling, but it has to come back down and play it on your own side after you hit it off the ceiling. That time it hit off the ceiling, came to the Forest City side. That's out, and that's a Forest City point. Jalen Hovinga will go back to serve for the Indians. Hovinga takes a couple steps over her serve. Eccles, they'll have to push it back over. They do with Whipple. Anderson from the back row. Here's Hovinga, and she sends it into the net. So West Hancock will once again close to within 1 here of Forest City. It's 7-6 early here in the first set. And West Hancock will serve with Erdahl. Taken by Jerome, but he's set up by Miller in the middle to Anderson. Taken by Eccles. They'll give it back to Gopal. Taken by the Indians. Riley Miller to Jaden Jerome over. And that's going to be a kill for Jaden Jerome, not being able to retrieve. There is Erdahl for West Hancock, and the Indians' lead is now 8-6. Forest City by 2. West Hancock led early 2-0. Forest City scored 4 straight. And West Hancock came back, and we've been within 1 or 2 points of each other since then. Eccles will set. It'll be a free ball to Forest City as Whitney Johnson just had to send it over. Here's Jerome with a strike from the left side, and that's going to be a kill for Jaden Jerome, and the Indians' lead now is 3. Timeout called by West Hancock. Timeout West Hancock. Indians lead 9-6. We come back in 1 minute.
Support for Forest City Sports comes from Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Amy Ryan and Patrick Schoenhoven of Forest City. Edward Jones is a financial services firm exclusively serving individual investors, offering a range of investments, including certificates of deposit, stocks, mutual funds, taxable and non-taxable bonds. Additional information available at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Non-taxable bonds may be subject to state, local, or alternative minimum tax.
Pritchard Family Auto Stores have 2 locations in Forest City to serve Forest City fans. Chrysler of Forest City offers Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep products, and Forest City Auto Center offers a full line of GM. See Forest City Auto Center on Highway 69 North and Chrysler Forest City on Highway 69 South.
You're listening to Forest City Indian Sports on Mix 107.3 KIOW and online at KIOW.com.
Taken here by West Hancock on a Forest City Julia Anderson serve. The Indians will block it, and Jaden Jerome will just dump it back over the net. West Hancock will receive, though. Now Forest City will set it up to Bethany Warren in the middle. That one's off the ceiling, but West Hancock will play it. Block again, kept alive, but it lands with the official on the far side. Forest City got a block, and then it was Logus who bumped it back up, but right into the official's stand. And so it'll be a point for West Hancock. It's now 9-7. Eagles back to within 2. Jalen Hovinga now to Miller, will set for Jerome. She pushes it over. West Hancock, Bruggeman will just free ball it to the Indian side. Miller will set it up to Colette Logus. Sent over, taken by West Hancock. Eccles will set in the middle to Johnson, blocked by Forest City. Kept alive by West Hancock, though. And did that one get in? It did. And it'll be a kill for West Hancock on just what they were trying to just give it over the net to Forest City. And we're back to within 1. It's 9-8. And West Hancock back serving. Serving this one is Gopal. She sends it over. It'll be received by Hovinga. Miller will pass it to Jerome, who tries to kill it. Now attempt at a block, goes over the top of Jaden Jerome. Back row couldn't quite get to it, and we're tied 9-9. West Hancock and Forest City knotted at 9 apiece, and the Eagles are serving, trying to retake the lead. Taken by Jalen Hovinga. It's set by Riley Miller. Here's Colette Logus, and she sends it into the net. And West Hancock has regained the lead over Forest City. West Hancock's first lead since they were leading 2-0, and Forest City then made it 4-2. But West Hancock back on top of the Indians here, 10-9. And serving once again is Gopal. Forest City's got to send it over. They do. It's a free ball, though. Bruggeman. Eccles will set to the outside to Whipple, taken by Forest City. Miller will set for Jaden Jerome, and West Hancock will block it out, so Forest City will retie the contest at 10-10. As Jenna Walker will come back in for the Indians. Miller will go out. Colette Logus will also go out as Brooklyn Kraft will come in, and Kraft will go back to serve. So it will be the junior Brooklyn Kraft who will serve for the Indians. And we are tied 10-10. Kraft's serve is into the net, and West Hancock regains the lead. So the Eagles back out in front, 11-10. Serving for West Hancock is Whitney Johnson, the junior middle hitter. Taken there by the Indians, set by Miller right to Bethany Warren, and Bethany Warren sends that one quickly to the floor. And we're tied once again, 11-11. West Hancock will give the serve back to Forest City, and it will be Jerome who will serve on the far side from right to left over the net. It's an ace serve. Jaden Jerome will find an ace serve for Forest City, and the Indians will regain the lead. Number 15 on the season for Jerome. Ace serves. It's now 12-11, Forest City by 1. Jerome over again. It's back-to-back. 15, now 16 ace serves in the season for Jaden Jerome. As she gets back-to-back aces, and the Indians' lead is now 2 once again, 13-11 here in set number 1. Jerome will once again send it over. Comes right back to Bethany Warren, and she blocks it down. So Forest City will get a block there. It's a solo for Bethany Warren up front, as another tough serve from Jerome came right back to Warren on the receive by West Hancock. And Forest City's lead is 3. Now Jerome will send one into the net. West Hancock will get back to within 2, but Forest City regaining the lead on a couple of ace serves and a really nice one there by Jaden Jerome, and the Indians' lead is 14-12. Jump serve for Cameron Eccles, received by Anderson. Miller now over Hovinga, and she sends one down to the back row. Good strike there by Jalen Hovinga. And she puts it back in the back row. West Hancock let it go. They thought it was going to go out, but I think the whole ball landed in the back row. There for Jalen Hovinga, and the Indians' lead is now 3 once again, 15-12. Emma Anderson sends it over, taken by West Hancock is an ace serve. Unable to be controlled there, Gopal. And Forest City's lead is 4. 16-12 here in set number 1. The Indians are streaking here at the end of the set at the right time. Bruggeman will go over. Taken off the block by Forest City. Played out of the ceiling by Miller. Here's Hovinga with a strike, but it's into the net. And it's now 16-13. West Hancock back to within 3. Forest City leads 16-13. And the Eagles will once again serve. This will be Whipple, the freshman. Sidewinding serve taken by Anderson. Now Miller, Hovinga from the 10-foot line. Dug out there by Whipple. Sent over by West Hancock. Pardon me, that was Johnson. Back to the West Hancock side. Gopal for West Hancock. Miller will set to the back to Jaden Jerome, sends it over. Dug out by West Hancock. Bruggeman will free ball to the Forest City side. Miller will set it up to Jalen Hovinga, and Hovinga will find another kill. Jalen Hovinga with a nice arm there for Forest City, and the Indians' lead is once again to 4. As the Indians will serve so to be Riley Miller who will come in. Forest City was trying to figure out where they were rotation-wise. So Riley Miller comes in to serve for the Indians, and she will send it over. Taken there by Gopal. Now Eccles. Here's Bruggeman. Miller in the back row. Now Jaden Jerome into the ceiling, pushed over by Emma Anderson. And that's going to be a point for Forest City. I think Anderson thought she was pushed it too long. It was going to go out. She kind of looked like she thought she maybe mishandled it, but Forest City did a good job after the ball went over to play the front and not allow West Hancock to score on it. And the Indians' lead is now 5, 18-13. Timeout on the court taken by West Hancock. West Hancock's second timeout, second and final timeout here of this match. Forest City leading 18-13. The Indians' lead is 5. Forest City trying to stretch out their largest lead as the Indians have gone back and forth here with West Hancock throughout this one. Should be a lot of fun. Our second set coming up here in just a couple of minutes will be brought to you by our good friends at A&W Family Restaurants in Forest City. Forest City trying to take this first set, and then our second set will be brought to you by A&W. Still plenty of time to get down to your local Forest City A&W store today, so hopefully you're able to get down there and enjoy a nice treat this evening while you're watching or listening to us here on KIOW. Back from the timeout, it'll be Miller who will serve for West Hancock. 18-13 is the lead for Forest City. Gopal Eccles, now Bruggeman, blocked by Forest City, but blocked out off the Indians' hand, so it's going to be a point for West Hancock. Make it 18-14. The Eagles trying to let the Indians know that they're not going to go down easy here in this first set, as it will be Bruggeman who will serve left to right, taken by Anderson, set up by Riley Miller. Julia Anderson in the middle, and it's blocked. Going to be a point for Forest City. So a good kill there by Julia Anderson off a West Hancock block, and it went straight down. And the Indians' lead is now 5 again, 19-14. Jalen Hovinga serving for Forest City. And Hovinga will take about 3 steps and send it over, taken by Gopal. Now Eccles, sent over by Erdahl. Jaden Jerome trying to keep it alive, and it lands on the West Hancock side. Jaden Jerome just tapped that one over the net, and it's able to get down for a Forest City point. The Indians' lead is 6, their largest lead of the match of the set, leading 20-14. And the Indians trying to close it out here in set number 1. Taken by Bruggeman. Now Eccles. Blocked. And it's out. It's going to be a... Oh, I think they're confused between the line judge and the 2 officials. I'm not sure that anybody knows what was called. As the line judge said it was out, which would have been a Forest City point. The R1 was talking about the net. Did somebody hit the net? It's going to be a point for Forest City. West Hancock was in the net, so that's going to be the call. So the call is going to be West Hancock in the net, Forest City point, make it 21-14. And so the conversation now going down with our R2 and head coach Michelle DeHart for West Hancock. So the conversation over. Forest City point. They lead by 7, their largest, 21-14. And Jalen Hovinga will serve. Taken by Bruggeman. Now Eccles. Blocked by Forest City. Big block there between Jaden Jerome and Julia Anderson. A double for the Indians. Will block that one back down, and Forest City extends their largest lead of 22-14. And the Indians trying to run away with it here in set number 1 and get to the finish line. Need 3 more points, though, to do so. Jalen Hovinga sends it over, taken by Gopel. Eccles. And that's going to be sent long by Whitney Johnson, and Forest City now just 2 points away, 23-14. As Jalen Hovinga trying to send the Indians to set number 2 with a victory. 23-14. Serve will come from Hovinga. Taken by Gopel. And West Hancock will free ball to the Forest City side. Riley Miller will set it up over Colette Logus. That's sent long, and it'll be a point for West Hancock. 23-15 now the score. (23-15) the lead for Forest City. The serve will come from West Hancock. Over the net, taken by the Indians. Riley Miller will set it up. Julie Anderson pushes it over. Now West Hancock will strike with Gopel. Indians will tip it and have a chance to play it. Jerome blocked by West Hancock. They'll get 3 more hits with it. Over by Whipple, and it's sent long, and Forest City has set points. So the Indians have set point, 24-15. Anderson out. Julia Anderson will go back to serve. That was Emma Anderson out for Forest City. Julia Anderson goes back to serve. Sent over the net, taken by Erdahl, pushed over by West Hancock. Eccles, Julia Anderson, Bethany Warren. Now Eccles will set into the middle. Forest City looking for a block. No, it's going to be a kill. A kill by Whitney Johnson. She hit away from Forest City's block, and she's able to find a kill, 24-16. As it will be Gopel who will go back to serve, the senior outside defensive specialist. She's also the captain on the floor for West Hancock. She sends it over, taken there by the Indians. Set up to Bethany Warren, trying to finish the job. No, good dig there by Bruggeman. They'll free ball to the Forest City side. Riley Miller sets it up to Warren again. This time Warren, can she do it? No, a good pancake by Gopel, and West Hancock will send it back to the Forest City side. Here comes Jerome, and she will do the job. Jaden Jerome finds the final kill of the set. Forest City wins 25-16 in set number 1. The Indians are able to escape as West Hancock gave them everything they could handle in the first set, including leading at 1 point, 10-9. They also led 2-0 in that first set, but Forest City is able to come away with a 25-16 victory. We'll take a break. We'll come back in 2 minutes. We'll have our second set brought to you by our friends at A&W Family Restaurants in Forest City. Right now is a great time for a break with a tasty A&W treat. Root beer floats, shakes, puller swirls, and more. See them on Highway 69 North in Forest City today. A&W, the sponsor of our second set. Get down to your local Forest City A&W right now. We'll take a break. We'll come back in 2 minutes here on KIOW.
A&W Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W, where the food is as good as the root beer. 69 North in Forest City.
Ready to sell your home? First Choice Realty is here for you. There are more homes needed to meet the demand of our pre-qualified buyers. Contact Bethany Ferris, Mary Ferris, Barb Rockow, or Teresa Combs at 641-585-2404. First Choice Realty of Forest City.
The 3M Distribution Center of Forest City. The team at 3M wishes our area athletes good luck and good health this season. Like any good team, working together brings out
Yep, this is me.
Transferring you.
Equal housing lender. Check out the Kleski Appliances wide selection.
to Amanda and Jen here. In stock, plenty of choices, and quick delivery is our goal. McCluskey Appliance in Mason City or Garner. Experience, customer service, and making new relationships is what we're all about. Stop in and see us, follow us on Facebook, or connect with us at McCluskeyAppliance.com. MBT Investments of Forest City. Whether it's servicing your 401k, saving for your child's education, or investing for the future. See Matt Jennings or Troy Hall at MBT Investments. Call 585-IRAs. MBT Investments, your partner for your financial journey. Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor and broker-dealer member FINRA/SIPC. Insurance products are offered through LPL or its licensed affiliates. Securities and insurance offered through LPL or its affiliates are not insured by FDIC or any government agency, not bank guaranteed, not bank deposits or obligations may lose value.
You're listening to Indian Sports on KIOW and online at KIOW.com.
Welcome back here on KIOW and live at KIOW.com. West Hancock and Forest City getting set for set number 2. Our set number 2 today is brought to you by A&W Family Restaurants in Forest City. Hello at all the great people there at A&W, and hopefully having a good evening there. Get down there and check out all their great things. I recommend the Papa Burger. A little spicy Papa sauce and cheese curds goes a long ways. We'll get set for set number 2 here. West Hancock will start with the serve here in set number 2. The Indians, on the other hand, will receive, and we've got a whistle. Forest City was out of rotation here on the first point, so it's going to go right away to West Hancock as the Indians were out of rotation right away. I can't make the Indians too excited. So West Hancock will start off with the first point. And it's 1-0 Eagles. This time Forest City will receive. It'll be Jalen Hovinga. She sends it to the net, so we're going to start set 2 the same way we start set number 1. West Hancock leading 2-0 over Forest City. And Eccles will continue to serve. She starts all the way at the stage and comes with a jump serve taken by Anderson. Miller over, taken by West Hancock. Now the Eagles, can they get it back over? It will be Whipple, and she sends it long. So Forest City, just as we did in game number 1, the Indians will fall down 2-0 and come back to make it 2-1. And it will be Jalen Hovinga who will send it over. And that's going to be an ace serve. So Jalen Hovinga will have an ace serve. And it's now 2-2. So Forest City once again falling down 2-0 and coming back to make it 2-2 here in set number 2. Indians won set number 1, 25-16. Hovinga sends it over. Bruggeman received by the Indians. Riley Miller will just send it over. Everybody just going back and forth with it. One hit. Lexi Eisenbrand sent it back to the West Hancock side in here for Forest City in set number 2. Didn't play in all in set number 1. Jaden Jerome with a big swing and a kill. So Jaden Jerome will find a kill for the Indians, and it's now 3-2. As Jalen Hovinga will go back to serve once again. Forest City leading 3-2. Jalen Hovinga will take her time, now send it over. Taken by West Hancock, Eccles. And West Hancock unable to get it over the net as Whipple sends it into the net. And Forest City lead is now 4-2. Jalen Hovinga will serve here for Forest City. Once again, leading 4-2. Jalen Hovinga's serve taken by West Hancock. Bruggeman over, taken there by Jalen Hovinga. And it goes into the light, comes back down. Forest City had nobody there after it went into the light. And it's now 4-3. West Hancock back to within 1. Forest City could not separate themselves in any matches except for late in that, or any runs except for late in that first set. Bruggeman in the middle, taken there by Jalen Hovinga. Riley Miller. Now Jaden Jerome over. And West Hancock cannot receive, so Forest City's lead is now 5-3. So the Indians' lead is 2. And we'll see a serve coming here from Julia Anderson. Over the net. Riley Miller will set this one up. Lexi Eisenbrand takes it over. Jalen Hovinga, Riley Miller will set. Here's Jaden Jerome. A strike from West Hancock's Shelby Gopel into the net. And Forest City will extend their lead now 6-3. So 6-3 the lead for West Hancock. And Julia Anderson will serve. And it'll be an ace serve. So Julia Anderson will pick up an ace, and Forest City has their largest lead of the set. Indians trying to pull away earlier here in set number 2. Leading 7-3 now. Julia Anderson over at the net. Bethany Warren tries to poke it back down. Taken there by Forest City. Bethany Warren sends it long. And it'll be a point for West Hancock and make it now 7-4. 7-4 the lead for the Eagles. We'll see a serve coming by Bruggeman, and that's into the net. So Bruggeman's serve is into the net. And it's now 8-4. Forest City leads by 4. The Indians took the first set 25-16. Eisenbrand will come to the net come to the bench for the Indians, as we'll see a serve coming from Brooklyn Kraft. Bruggeman. And Bruggeman's receive went towards the scorer's table. Erdahl made a run at it, trying to get it, but was unable to. And Forest City's lead now is 9-4. Brooklyn Kraft will serve once again. Bruggeman, Eccles will just dump it. Anderson will take for Forest City. Jenna Walker up front. Bethany Warren just taps it over. And West Hancock touches and unable to receive. And Forest City's lead is 6, now 10-4. Brooklyn Kraft will serve for the Indians once again. Kraft will take a step and send it over. Bruggeman, Eccles. Bruggeman, no, she sends it long. Bruggeman hit it first, then Eccles, and Bruggeman again sends it long. Timeout West Hancock. Forest City leads 11-4. We'll come back in 1 minute.
NIAC is proud to help support North Iowa athletes. Working hard and being part of a team is a great way to learn lessons for life, and learning is what NIAC is all about, beginning with high school juniors and seniors who can start building college credits now for free. Learn more at niac.edu.
City Auto is your Napa Auto Care Center, where we work on all types of vehicles and guarantee our work with a 2-year part and labor warranty. With free pickup and delivery, we're the place to call. And if you don't talk to Cheyenne Arena, you've called the wrong place. Forest City Auto.
Hy-Vee in Forest City is a proud supporter of the Forest City Indians. Stop in and check out their pharmacy. It's built for you. No waiting in lines for the pharmacy. The pharmacy will be waiting for you. Hy-Vee is your full-service, employee-owned grocery store here in Forest City. Go Indians from Hy-Vee.
You're listening to Indian Sports on KIOW and online at KIOW.com.
Back here on KIOW as West Hancock will receive the Forest City serve. Jenna Walker, Jaden Jerome will send it deep, and West Hancock is unable to receive as they send that one into the ceiling and back down. And Forest City has extended their lead now to 12-4. The Indians running away here earlier in set number 2. West Hancock took a lead about this point in set number 1. They led 10-9 in set number 1 before Forest City was finally able to kind of separate themselves. Bethany Warren from the WH logo, and that's a point for Forest City as the Indians are finding their groove here in set number 3. Now 13-4 is the Forest City lead here in set number 2, brought to you by A&W Family Restaurants in Forest City. Brooklyn Kraft will serve. Kraft serve taken there by West Hancock's Gopel. Eccles over the net. Forest City a miscommunication, as that one will fall down into the middle of a couple of different girls. And it'll be a point for West Hancock, so the Eagles will finally break Forest City's run. And West Hancock will get the serve back with Erdahl. Taken there by Jaden Jerome in the middle to Bethany Warren, and she sends this one long. Back-to-back points for West Hancock, make it 12-7. 12-6. The Eagles not trying to let Forest City get too far out in front. As Erdahl will once again serve. Taken by Hovinga. Now Jenna Walker will set to Jerome. She'll rise up and smack that one down. 14-6 the lead for Forest City here in set number 2. As Jaden Jerome will go out for Forest City. 14-6 is the lead for the Indians. As Coach Jerome having a conversation with our R2. Not sure what that conversation was. Indians will send the serve long. Point West Hancock, make it 14-7 here in set number 2. This is Anderson who receives. Now Hovinga with a kill. Make it 15-7, Forest City in the lead. As Anderson will go back to serve for the Indians. Anderson's serve. Taken by Gopal. Dug out by Jerome, but into the net. Kept alive. Yes, the Indians are able to keep it alive. Not sure how they were able to do so, but Forest City is able to keep that one alive. As it looked like twice it was going to go to the floor. Here's West Hancock with a chance now. Eagles unable to as Forest City will receive. Here's Jalen Hovinga, and Bruggeman digs it out, goes off the ceiling back down to the floor. And Forest City will lead 16-7. Anderson will now have the serve. So we'll see Anderson serve. Emma Anderson for Forest City. Gopal, Eccles, pushed over by Johnson. Set by Jenna Walker, and that's going to get down. West Hancock unable to receive after the dump by Jenna Walker. And the Indians' lead is 17-7. A 10-point lead for Forest City here in set number 2. Emma Anderson will send it over, taken by Gopal. Jenna Walker, no, that's going to get down. 18-7, Forest City's lead is 18-7. We'll see a substitution for the Eagles. As Eden Nielsen, a junior right side, will check in for the first time. So we'll see Eden Nielsen for the first time. West Hancock hasn't really changed anybody all game long. They've kind of kept the same 6 throughout this contest, but Nielsen is the first in. And Anderson's serve will go into the net, so West Hancock will make it 10 points again, 18-8. And we'll see a serve coming by Whitney Johnson, taken by Forest City. Julia Anderson in the middle, kept alive by West Hancock. Bruggeman back. Here's a chance for Jalen Hovinga with a nice strike. Jalen Hovinga has a kill for the Indians. And it's now 19-8. Forest City leads this one again by 11. As Riley Miller is in to serve for Forest City. 19-8 is the lead. Riley Miller will serve. Over the net, taken by West Hancock. Bruggeman keeps it alive. Here's the Indians' chance now. Riley Miller, Jalen Hovinga over. Can the Eagles keep it alive? They can. Eccles, they got to go now. This time Bruggeman does. Here's Hovinga, now Miller. Lexi Eisenbrand will just free ball to the West Hancock side. It's set by Eccles. Here's Nielsen, and Nielsen sends it into the net. And the point will go to Forest City, make it 20-8. So the Indians' lead is 20-8. And Forest City will send this one over with Riley Miller. Gopal, Eccles, Bruggeman, taken by Jerome. Now Miller, Jalen Hovinga, send it into the net. That's going to be 4 hits on Forest City and a point for West Hancock. As it went into the net, came back to the Indians, and they hit it one more time and sent it over. West Hancock was still playing it, but it's 4 hits against Forest City. Serve from Eccles, taken by Jerome. Miller, Eisenbrand, but Eisenbrand sends it into the net. And it's now 20-10. West Hancock back to within 10. As they will serve here in set number 2. Forest City leads 20-10. And it's an ace serve. So West Hancock will have an ace serve, back to 9 points Eccles, the server for the Eagles. And we'll see a serve coming once again by Eccles, with the Indians leading 20-11. Jump serve, Eccles taken by Anderson. Riley Miller, Isabrand, Nielsen, Eccles, and Gopal run into each other. It's sent over. Isabrand sent a free ball to the West Hancock side, set up by Erdahl. Bruggeman sends it over. Now Forest City will free ball with Jaden Jerome. Gopal to Eccles, sets it up to Bruggeman in the middle. Jaden Jerome with a big dig, comes back to the West Hancock side on an overpass. Eccles then will send it long, and Forest City will lead 21-11. So the Indians' lead is 21-11 by 10. Timeout West Hancock, their second and final of the set. We'll take a break and we'll come back. Forest City by 10, back in 1 minute.
Malin Ag Service of Forest City is a proud supporter of Forest City High School athletics. Nate Malin is with you from the word go. From planting to harvest, you can count on Nate. Contact him today in Forest City at 641-860-1712. Nate will help you put the right seed on your acres. 641-860-1712.
After serving the Forest City community for over 50 years, Wilson Dental is now expanding to serve you better. We look forward to seeing you at our Forest City and our Garner location. Wilson Dental, where your smile is our reward.
MBT Bank, with 10 locations across Northern Iowa and Southern Minnesota. A full-service community bank with checking and savings accounts, CDs, lending, and trust services.
For this.
Where will you go with MBT? MBT Bank, member FDIC.
You're listening to Indian Sports on KIOW and online at KIOW.com.
Welcome back here on KIOW, live at KIOW.com. We come back to West Hancock scoring on a Forest City error. And it's now 21-12, the lead for Forest City. 21-12 here in set number 2, as the serve will go back to West Hancock. And it will be Whipple who will send it over. Riley Miller will set. Anderson in the middle. Bruggeman will block. Taken there by the Eagles. Over by Erdahl. Hovinga to Jaden Jerome. Taken by Johnson. Bruggeman in the middle. Now to the Forest City side. Here's Anderson. Isabrand from the right side. Sends it over. Taken by West Hancock. Eccles sends it to the back. And it's out. 22-12. Forest City's lead is 10. Anderson out. Bethany Warren in. And we'll see Julia Anderson serve for Forest City. Had an ace earlier tonight. Eccles will send to Bruggeman. Taken by Riley Miller. Now Hovinga. Here's Jerome. Dug out there by West Hancock. That was Johnson. Eccles to Bruggeman, and that's in. So Bruggeman will get a kill. It's 22-13. Anderson will come out. And we'll see West Hancock serve here. Serving for the Eagles is Bruggeman. She'll serve left to right. Taken by Hovinga. Riley Miller pushes it over, and that's going to be a point for West Hancock. And we'll have a back row attack on Forest City. (22-14). Bruggeman dug out there by Hovinga, set up by Miller to Bethany Warren. Here's a chance now for Hovinga. She sends it over. Lexi Isabrand pushes it back. Blocked by Bethany Warren. That's down. Bethany Warren's got a solo block for the Indians. Make it 23-14. As Riley Miller will come in. And Lexi Isabrand will go out as Brooklyn Kraft will come in to serve for Forest City. So we'll see a serve coming, and it's going to be an ace serve there for Brooklyn Kraft. And the Indians now are 1 point away here in set number 2, leading 24-14. Serve for Kraft is into the net. So the serve will go back here to West Hancock. 24-15 is the lead for Forest City. 24-15. And we'll see a serve coming from West Hancock. Erdahl taken by Hovinga. Walker, Bethany Warren over, and that will do it here in set number 2. Forest City wins set number 2 by a final score of 25-15 after winning set number 1 25-16. The Indians are one set away from defeating the West Hancock Eagles here this evening. Our set number 2 was brought to you by our good friends at A&W Family Restaurants in Forest City. Set number 3 is brought to you by Waldorf University. Waldorf supports our local athletes and looks forward to helping them further their educations and careers. Find out how to become a Warrior today at waldorf.edu. Waldorf University sponsors our third set, which we will have for you in 2 minutes.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
Miller Pharmacy has complete prescription services. Free delivery in town, by mail, along with curbside pickup located at the Mercy One Clinic in Forest City. Miller Pharmacy is also open Saturday mornings and gladly accepts Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Call ahead and your script refill will be ready for you. No need to wait. Miller Pharmacy of Forest City.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
Top Dead Central Equipment in Forest City. Top Dead Central is a full-line Western dealer with blades and snow control equipment. They also carry truck accessories of all kinds, fifth wheel hitches, LED lights, and more. Call 641-512-5529. Top Dead Central Equipment in Forest City.
WCTA is committed to providing local phone service, high-speed internet, and the most reliable digital TV. They proudly support local schools, events, and charities. Their employees are your friends and neighbors who live and work in your community. WCTA is your local telecommunications cooperative.
Kimberlin Construction Services is a proud supporter of trades-based education programs like apprenticeships, the Building Trades Academy at the John V. Hanson Career Center, and internships through NIAC. These programs also have debt-free options available. Find out more by calling Kimberlin Construction Services at 641-585-0101.
You're listening to Indian Sports on KIOW and online at KIOW.com.
Welcome back here on KIOW and live at KIOW.com as we head to set number 3. Forest City took the first 2 sets. The first set went to the Indians 25-16. The second set went to the Indians 25-15. And now Forest City is trying to complete the sweep over West Hancock this evening, as the Indians will start with the serve. Leading here 2-0 in set counts. Set number 3. First serve, Anderson over, taken by West Hancock. Eccles back to Hovinga, blocked by West Hancock, kept alive, and Jenna Walker is able to send it back over the net. As the Indians were frantic to keep that one alive, they reduce so. Now Forest City will get a chance to set it up, and Jalen Hovinga will kill it for the Indians. So the first game, or the first set that Forest City has started with the lead, and it's Hovinga with authority, sending it down to start things off 1-0. Emma Anderson will serve this one for Forest City. Eccles and West Hancock unable to get that one, so Forest City will lead 2-0. 2-0 Indians here in set number 3. Anderson will serve. Anderson serve over the net, and that's going to come down. It's going to be an ace serve for Emma Anderson, as West Hancock hit it once, and then they didn't see where it went after that. 3-0 Forest City in control here in set number 3. Long ways to go, though. Over the net, taken by West Hancock. Eccles will set this one up to Bruggeman. There's Jerome, Walker, Jalen Hovinga. That's a point for Forest City. Another kill for Jalen Hovinga on the night. Make it 14-0 now, the lead for the Indians. 14-0 is the lead for Forest City. Emma Anderson will serve. And that's going to be an ace serve. So a couple of ace serves here for Emma Anderson. And the Indians' lead now is 5-0 as Anderson serving all these points to start off here in set number 3 as the Indians trying to close this one out here against West Hancock this evening. Anderson's serve taken by West Hancock. Bruggeman dug out. Here's Jenna Walker. And we've got a point for West Hancock. Double hit is going to be called against the Forest City Indians this time. So the point will go to West Hancock. Serving as Eccles. Taken there. Here's Jenna Walker. Julia Anderson. Was it in or out? It's going to be out. So the point will go to West Hancock. 5-2 is the lead here for the Indians. Here in set number 3, taken by Jerome. Here's Walker. Now Jalen Hovinga sends that one over. Here's Bruggeman. Blocked, but it gets down. It was blocked at the net, but it got down. Be a point for West Hancock, and the Eagles, after Forest City took an early lead, here come the Eagles. It's now 5-3, and West Hancock's back to within 2. Serve will come from Eccles. Eccles, Anderson, Walker, Hovinga, and that one's a kill. So Hovinga will find a kill for Forest City, and it's now 6-3. 6-3 is the lead for Forest City. As we'll see a substitution coming in. Riley Miller will go back to serve, as Jenna Walker will come out. Brooklyn Kraft will also come out as Carly Lambert comes into the lineup for Forest City. Lambert, who went down with an injury, gets a big applause from the Forest City crowd as she was recently cleared for back for Bruggeman. As Bruggeman will find a kill there for West Hancock, and it's now 6-4. As we'll see Erdahl to serve this one for West Hancock, now 6-4. Erdahl sends it over, taken by Jerome. Here's Riley Miller to Carly Lambert, taken by West Hancock. And that'll be a kill for West Hancock's Peyton Whipple. And West Hancock is back to within 1, make it 6-5. So it's back to within 1 here. Erdahl will serve once again, taken there by Jaden Jerome. Set up by Riley Miller. Here's Julia Anderson. In the back row, Gopal. Now Bruggeman blocked by Julia Anderson. At the front of the net, again blocked by Julia Anderson and Carly Lambert. Here's Eccles. Eccles Whipple overtaken by Forest City now. Carly Lambert going after a kill. This one's set by Eccles. Far side, sent over by Whipple. Now Riley Miller nearly crosses the center line. We've got a point Forest City and a lift on West Hancock. Now 7-5 is the lead. Forest City back in the lead by 2. As Jalen Hovinga will serve. Jalen Hovinga serves 7-5. Taken by West Hancock. Dug out by Bruggeman. Riley Miller, Anderson. Here's Jalen Hovinga with a big strike. Can West Hancock keep it alive? They can. Eccles here to the Forest City side. Riley Miller will set it up. Carly Lambert has the free ball. Here's a chance for West Hancock. Erdahl over to the Forest City side now. Here's Jerome from the 10-foot line. Dug out in the back row by Gopal. Eccles just sends it over. Riley Miller. Anderson now keeps it alive for Forest City. We're still going. Eccles sets it up. Bruggeman. Free ball to the Forest City side. A chance now for the Indians. Jaden Jerome. Blocked by West Hancock, and it comes back down. So all that momentum will go to West Hancock, and we're back to within 1. A big momentum point there for the Eagles as they get this one back to within 1 here in set number 3. It's 7-6. Forest City led 5-0 in this set. West Hancock has come back to outscore the Indians 6-2, and it's now 7-6. Carly Lambert, Jaden Jerome sends it over. Bruggeman, Eccles will set this one up to Gopal. Gopal with a strike, blocked by the Indians, and it comes back. Julia Anderson has a solo block for Forest City, and the Indians' lead is now back to 2, 8-6. As Julia Anderson will go back to serve for Forest City. Anderson's serve taken by Bruggeman. Set up by Eccles. Over the net, taken by Johnson, taken by Forest City. Jerome. Bruggeman in the back row for West Hancock. Eccles and Whipple sends it into the net, and a point will go to Forest City. It's now 9-6. Forest City leads by 3 here in set number 3. As the Indians will send it over. Julia Anderson set up by Eccles. Gopal will send that one long, and Forest City retrieves their lead once again by 4. Timeout West Hancock. It's Indians 10, Eagles 6. We're back for more of set number 3 right after this.
Forest City Family Dentistry, downtown on G Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth with affordable dental implants. Visit the place that puts a smile on your face. Forest City Family Dentistry. Call 585-4636.
MBT Bank, with 10 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. A full-service community bank with checking and savings accounts, CDs, lending, and trust services. Where will you go with MBT? MBTBank.bank, member FDIC.
You're listening to Forest City Indian Sports on Mix 107.3 KIOW and online at KIOW.com.
Welcome back here on KIOW and live at KIOW.com as Julia Anderson will serve for Forest City, taken by Erdahl. Now Eccles, a chance for West Hancock, kept alive there by Carly Lambert. Here's Jaden Jerome, and she finds a kill for the Indians. So Forest City's lead is now 11-6. Indians' lead is 11-6 here in set number 3. They won set number 1, 25-16, and set number 2, 25-15. They lead 11-6 here in set number 3, brought to you by Waldorf University. Here's Eccles for West Hancock, and pushed over by Whipple. Jaden Jerome for the Indians. Eccles, can she keep it alive? No. Forest City's point, make it 12-6. Forest City Indians leading the West Hancock Eagles 12-6 here in set number 3, leading 2-0. Set up back row, Bruggeman, taken by Riley Miller, and Carly Lambert and Bethany Warren aren't able to get to it, so that one will be a point for West Hancock, 12-7. Forest City cross country teams competing in Osage today. The varsity girls got second with 5 runners in the top 30, and the varsity boys got second also with 7 runners in the top 32. So a good day for the Forest City cross country team in Osage. Back to volleyball action. Bethany Warren trying to send one over the net. Will be down on the Forest City side. It'll be a point for West Hancock. Make it 12-8. West Hancock will serve, taken by Jerome. Will be set right back to Jerome, and she sends it down. Good set there by Riley Miller. The sophomore for the Indians sends it right back to Jaden Jerome as she smashes that one down. 13-8, Forest City has the lead. And Brooklyn Kraft will be in to serve for the Indians as Carly Lambert will go out. Serve will come, Brooklyn Kraft. Over, taken Johnson. Now Eccles, and that's in the back row and in for a kill. Eccles just pushed it to the back row. Forest City had nobody there at the back near corner. And it's now 13-9. Forest City still in the lead, but West Hancock right there with the Indians here in set number 3, as they have been in every set so far. Dug out there by Hovinga, sent up to Jerome, and that was touched. Yeah, that's going to be a Forest City. Ooh, there wasn't a touch there. Yeah, okay. She called the cut. Okay, I didn't see the line judge motion that there was a touch. It looked like she just moved her flag backwards as if she was just calling it out. But pretty clearly from here that you could see there was a touch there. But it was called, okay. So the Indians will get the point, 14-9. Bruggeman will send this one over. Forest City will receive. Jalen Hovinga unable to keep that one alive as that one's going to go behind. The antenna will be out. And a point for West Hancock, make it 14-10. Service coming. Shelby Gopal will serve left to right. Dug out by Hovinga. Nobody else able to get to it. As the Hovinga dig will go nearly into the scorers table, and West Hancock has got this back to within 3. It's 14-11. Eagles have been with the Indians in every set so far. And this is kind of about the time when Forest City usually is separating themselves, but right now it's West Hancock and Forest City right there together. Bruggeman blocked by the Indians, kept alive. Bethany Warren, Jerome. Here's Hovinga, back row, that's long, and West Hancock is within 2. Forest City led 5-0 at one point, then they led 10-4, and now it's 14-12. Gopal has an ace serve, and it's 14-13. So Gopal will send an ace in there, and it's West Hancock now back to within 1, 14-13. Gopal will continue to serve. West Hancock making a run when they need to, but that serve, unfortunately for Gopal, is going to hit the top of the net, and Forest City will extend their lead now 15-13. And Emma Anderson will go back to serve for Forest City. The Indians' libero sent over the net, taken by West Hancock. Bruggeman blocked by Forest City, kept alive. Here's Anderson. Hovinga sends it long, and we're within 1 again, 15-14. West Hancock back to within 1, 15-14 here in set number 3 after the Indians took the first 2 sets. Here's a serve by Eccles, taken by Hovinga, sent up by Walker, pushed over by Hovinga, and that's going to be a kill for Hovinga, and the Indians make it 16-14. So Forest City desperately trying to take the lead for good here and try to end the evening and pick up another conference victory, but West Hancock battling right there with the Indians all night long, and again here doing so in set number 3. Riley Miller will serve. Miller's serve is going to be an ace. So Riley Miller will have an ace serve. And it's now 17-14. Sophomore having a good night, both setting and serving here for Forest City. So Riley Miller will tee it up and serve it again here for the Indians. Eccles will send to Bruggeman in the middle, blocked by the Indians, but West Hancock will return the block. Here's Geeson for Forest City, get her first action of the night. Now back to the Forest City side, Jerome. Carly Lambert back in as well. West Hancock trying to keep it alive. That's Gopal. Bruggeman will have to send it over. Taken by the Indians. It'll be sent up by Miller to Hovinga, and Hovinga slams it down. Make it 18-14. Forest City back to within 4. Forest City's lead back to 4. 18-14. As Riley Miller will serve this one up. Miller's serve. Taken there by Johnson. Eccles back to Johnson. Blocked. Point for Forest City. 4 hits on West Hancock, so it wasn't blocked. Hit the net and came back. I thought it was originally blocked. It was not. Timeout by West Hancock. Indians lead by 5, 19-14. We come back in 1 minute.
The Farmers Co-op of Forest City, Leyland of Upper Central Iowa, Lancaster, Minnesota. For all your feed, seed, fertilizer, chemical, and fuel needs, see the Farmers Co-op, serving the area since 1916. Good luck to area athletes from the Farmers Co-op Association.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Reno and CHI overhead door dealer. They also sell the city maker and model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 to see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems. The right door, the right way.
You're listening to Forest City Indian Sports on Mix 107.3 KIOW and online at KIOW.com.
Back here to Britt as West Hancock and Forest City trying to battle for this next point. Both teams going back and forth. It's on the West Hancock side now. Eccles will set Johnson over, taken by Forest City. It'll be sent by Riley Miller. Here's Geeson, blocked by West Hancock. Miller will set once again, this time to Hovinga. Kept alive by West Hancock for a moment, but it dies down to the floor, and Forest City's lead is now 6. 20-14 as the Indians are trying to close the evening with a set 3 victory. One set 1, 25-16, set 2, 25-15. Riley Miller will serve. Taken there by Johnson. Eccles will just push to the back row of Forest City. Hovinga will come after a set from Miller. Now Eccles for West Hancock. They're going to have to go over with Gopel. It cannot get over as it hits the top of the net and comes back. And Forest City now just 4 points away from a victory this evening of 3-0 fashion. 21-14 the lead for the Indians. Riley Miller will serve. Indians lead 21-14 here in set 3. Miller's serve taken there by Gopel. Now Eccles. Gopel from the 10-foot line. Taken by Jerome. Now Miller. Here's Hovinga over, and that's going to be a kill for Jalen Hovinga. And the Forest City lead is now 22-14. Riley Miller will continue to serve for the Indians. Chloe Albon is in for Forest City. Defensive specialist in the back row. As we'll see a serve coming for Riley Miller. Taken by Gopel. Bruggeman. And that one will go out. It was a touch off of Forest City, so a point for West Hancock. Make it 22-15. And we'll see a serve coming here for the Eagles. It is going to be Erdahl. So Mackenzie Erdahl, the senior defensive specialist, will send it over. And that'll be a point for West Hancock. Make it 22-16 now the lead. 22-16 the lead. Here is Erdahl. Will send this one over once again. An ace serve the last time out. And that's going to be another ace serve. So Erdahl will have back-to-back ace serves to make it 22-17. And West Hancock trying to make a run here in set number 3. Erdahl will serve. Taken by Lambert. Miller will set this one up to Hovinga. Set up by Bruggeman. Bruggeman to Riley Miller, kept alive by Lambert over Eccles. Bruggeman. And a drive by Lambert is going to be into the net, and the point will go to West Hancock. 22-18 now the lead, as West Hancock will send one into the net, so the Indians will get one back there from West Hancock. Make it now 23-18 is the lead for Forest City, as Jaden Jerome will come back in. 23-18 is the lead. And we'll see a serve, 23-18. Bruggeman, blocked by Forest City. Eccles, over. Riley Miller. Geeson. Here's a drive from Jerome, 23-18. Forest City trying to close this one out. A block by the Indians, but it goes down to the Forest City side. And make it 23-19. So West Hancock trying to hang around here in set number 3. It's 23-19. The Eagles last time taking a set from Forest City came in 2019. Trying to come back and take one here in set number 3. Gopel. Here's Forest City now. Geeson over. Gopel. Johnson into the net. Point Forest City, and the Indians are now just 1 point away from a victory here this evening of a 3-0 fashion. 24-19 is the lead for the Indians. 1 point away as Geeson will go back to serve for the Indians. Brenna Geeson, the sophomore middle hitter, will send this one over the net. Taken by Erdahl into the net, and West Hancock is unable to get it. Forest City will win 25-19. So the Indians will come out on top tonight by a final of 3-0. Our post-game show brought to you by County Line Seeds will come your way in a couple of minutes. County Line Seeds County Line Seeds is located off the airport blacktop in Forest City. Not happy with what you're seeing in the fields this year? Give Jake Mann or Chuck a call today at 641-581-3300 or visit them in the Industrial Park on the south side of Forest City. County Line Seeds, the sponsor of today's post-game show. We'll take a break. We'll come back. More volleyball post-game is next for you here on KIOW in 2 minutes.
The County Line C team of Chuck Rubish, Jake Young, and myself, Matt Keel, are your premier and local DeKalb, Asgrow, Agrigold, and NK dealer in Forest City. With a combined over 30 years of seed experience, we're setting a new trend in agriculture at County Line. Call today at 641-581-3300 or visit us off Airport Blacktop in Forest City.
The Super Bowl in Forest City is open nightly for league and open bowling, with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights, with karaoke Saturday nights as well. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious blue cheesy pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 East, Forest City.
Western Plumbing, Heating, and Frugal is your Lennox dealer. They offer energy-efficient Lennox heating and air conditioning solutions for homes and businesses of all sizes. For complete plumbing service, call 797-2219 today. Western Plumbing, Heating, and Frugal, your Lennox dealer. Missile Insurance and Realty of Forest City. Whether buying or selling a home, Tim Missile and Pat Lubbock have the market experience to help you follow your dream. Missile Insurance and Realty can help you insure that dream once you find it. Missile Insurance and Realty in Forest City. Call 641-582-3554.
Home Contracting in Forest City. For earth moving, Marco Broden metal buildings, farm drainage, directional drilling, demolition, tire shop, and more. Call the construction experts at 641-585-2231. Holland Contracting in Forest City, dedicated to making the region a better place, one project at a time. Shooter Sports Bar and Grill supports Forest City High School athletics. In a hurry for lunch? No time to cook before the game? Call 585-5000 to place your order for pickup. Shooters be happy to get your order ready in advance. Shooter Sports Bar and Grill supports the Forest City Indians. Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
You're listening to Forest City Indian Sports on Mix 107.3 KIOW and online at KIOW.com.
Welcome back here on KIOW and live at KIOW.com as Forest City comes away with a victory tonight by a final of 3-0, 25-16, 25-15, 25-19. The final. West Hancock made a run at the Indians in every single one of those sets. They made a run at Forest City in set 1, leading 2-0 and then leading 10-9. Forest City went on to win 25-16. Again in set number 2, West Hancock takes the lead 2-0. Run away. West Hancock hanging right around with the Indians for much of that set, but Forest City able to come out on top 25-15, the final score. And then in set number 3, Forest City tried to run away with it. They led 5-0 at one point, but West Hancock was able to battle back in, and the Eagles were able to snag a couple of points here and there and keep with the Indians for much of that set. Forest City finally pulled away towards the end. West Hancock made another couple of runs at it, but just not enough, as Forest City is able to find the victories this evening by a final score of 25-16, 25-15, 25-19. That brings us to tonight's NBT Bank Player of the Game. Our NBT Bank Player of the Game. NBT, based in Forest City, brings you tonight's Player of the Game. NBT has 10 North Iowa and Southern Minnesota locations to serve you. Checking, savings, loans, and more. NBT Bank is your bank. See them online at nbtbank.bank. NBT Bank is your NBT Bank will bring you your NBT Bank Player of the Game here in the post-game show. Our player of the game today is going to be the Indians' libero, Emma Anderson. She did a great job, had 3 ace serves tonight for Forest City. She was flying around defensively, was trying to keep every ball off the floor. And so for her defensive efforts and her efforts serving tonight for Forest City, Emma Anderson is tonight's NBT Bank Player of the Game. So a great job to all the Indians and a great job to Forest City. After losing 5 straight on Saturday, the Indians break that streak and get themselves to 5-5 on the season. They are 5-0 in the top of Iowa Conference, 5-0 so far in conference schedule this year. That's going to end volleyball for the week, as no volleyball coming your way on Thursday. We'll be back for more volleyball next week Our next activity here on KIOW, the Waldorf University Coaches Show. Warriors Live, the Warriors Coaches Show will come your way tomorrow night from 7 to 8 p.m. here on KIOW. So it should be a lot of fun. Friday night, we head to the Gridiron as it's homecoming in Forest City. So happy homecoming, everybody. And hopefully everybody's having a great homecoming week so far. And homecoming football game on Friday night as the Crestwoods Cadets come to town. Should be a lot of fun. We'll have that for you right here on KIOW. Again, that's going to conclude our week of volleyball, so thanks so much for everybody for tuning in. Thanks to all of our great sponsors, as always. Once again, if you heard a sponsor at tonight's broadcast, go out, patronize those businesses, and tell them that you appreciate their support of Forest City Indian High School athletics. Again, the final score here from Britt tonight. Forest City wins 3-0, 25-16, 25-15, 25-19 are the final set scores. I want to thank John Lentz back at the studio for all of his hard work this evening. Really appreciate him and everything he did tonight. We really appreciate that. Dusty was on camera for us this evening as well. She did a great job, and we really appreciate that. We'll see you tomorrow night from the Paddlers Tap in downtown Forest City, as we'll have Warriors Live coming your way from 7 to 8 p.m. And I also encourage you to get down, while we're on the topic of volleyball, I encourage you to get down to the Hanson Fieldhouse tomorrow night for Waldorf University versus Viterbo. One of the top teams in the country, one of the top teams in the conference coming to town, and Waldorf is going to challenge them, and it's going to be a lot of fun at the Hanson Fieldhouse. They also start at 7 o'clock, so as soon as we're done with Warriors Live, you'll see me down there as well. We're going to try to get down and catch some of the Warriors, hopefully beating the V-Hawks of Viterbo. Should be a lot of fun. So get down to the Hanson Fieldhouse tomorrow night to support the Waldorf University volleyball team. We hope to see you all there. It is a 3-0 sweep for the Forest City Indians here in Britt tonight. From Britt, I'm Zaron Agustel saying good night, everybody.